that?
In the frame. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to
Oh
see
yeah, the whole building. Yeah, this thing is just massive. Hello, Americans. And other friends and subscribers around the world.
Back again.
We are, well, I was hoping the museum. We're down to Weiser and trying to get some information on some places we want to. Just metal detecting and stuff like that. And I'm going to track down a trading post. Hey, dude. What's up, man?
Windy out there?
It is insanely windy. Get back. Come on, dude. Hold on.
Chris, come on. Come on, boy.
Oh, I'm gone for a whole 5 minutes. Okay, get back. Ooh, you big lug. But, yeah, trying to get information, or, you know, researching. I thought the museum would be good, but right now, they're only doing, that whole place, man, I guess, the whole, I don't know if it's all, what is that, 4 floors. But that's the Snake River Heritage Center, man, so it's got all the history on, you know, Washington and even Adams County, because Adams County used to be Washington County back in the day. But it's not open, so we might make a appointment or something, man, with this COVID, you know. You never know what's going on. I just had the key. Dude,
It's in the ignition.
I lose these keys all the time. I lost them down yesterday for, well, that scared the crap out of Miss Kitty.
Yeah.
Getting up here, man. I was going driving a little crazy. All right, man. So now we're just gonna go over, and we got a huge sale on meats. And this video will be out tomorrow, so you missed the huge sale.
You already missed it.
Yeah, you already
It's
missed it,
over.
man. Sorry, dude. I did mention it on the last one. Anyway, we gone. I love these old buildings, man. I love them. Take us a little drive down here just cause. Alright, man, if you see a tool or something slide through the road, this is how I get my tools, man. Whatever it takes. Always treasure hunting. Unless somebody got it. Oh, it's right there.
There goes all my groceries come sliding off.
Sorry.
It's okay, Grizz. Be careful. Stay, Grizz. No, come on. Come on, Grizz.
Sweet! Let's get out of here. Okay, get back, get back. Good morning. Didn't see you there. So this morning, we're sitting on the saw. Just still at it cleaning up, man. It's gonna take me a while to get all this cleaned up, but man, I got, you know, getting, like I said, shooting nails out, putting lengths and sizes and everything together there. I'm gonna talk about my wheels there in a minute. And out here we got a bunch of planks and stuff. I got more stacked up over there. And then these are Aussie willows, you know, and you can propagate them. So I've got them. These actually came from a friend of ours, a friend for forever almost, Amy. And Amy, you know, she's watching, hey Amy, she's watching her videos and stuff, and she'd seen that I was ordering some hello Americans.
Hello, Americans.
What are you doing, boy?
I remembered the doing that safety thing on the gun.
You did? All right. Ooh. He's down shooting. Him and Meemaw made some targets, some zombies, bear, deer, a fish, some targets down the creek bottom. He's down there. And what? And a skeleton. So he's down there shooting them with a BB gun. Huh? What? Oh, that wasn't a skunk. Anyway, so Amy, our friend Amy, seen that I'd ordered some trees because I got, what I got? 40 or 60. I think I got some lodge poles and I got some pondos coming that we ordered. They should be, I don't know what the date is, but they're supposed to be shipped out anytime. So we'll be getting those. So we're going to have a lot of planting with those. And I couldn't get my hands on any poplars. And Amy seen the video and said that she'd been propagating these down the flatlands down Meridian. And she asked if I wanted some of these. And I said, oh yeah, man, we should be coming down. Because something that I was taught from my grandma, from my great grandma, Grandma Bertha, I miss her, is she always told us never to you can only plant trees, you know, and people can argue this, but you ain't gonna convince me, man. When my great grandma tells me something, I believe it. But that you can only plant trees, the best time to plant, I mean, you can plant them other times, but the best time to plant a tree or shrub is in a month with an R in it. So this is, you know, we've got to get all those trees that are coming, and these all planted this month because there isn't an R next month. So anyway, so these are Aussie willows is what these are. And Tim, and she said, man, they grow fast. In a year, they were pretty good. And then 2 years, it's just, you know, they just grow really fast. So I've got them in buckets of water right now. I'm going to get them to root a little bit. You can propagate these and just stick them in the ground. But Amy said she's had the best luck by letting them root a little bit and then planting them. So we'll be doing that, and I'll probably show you that. And thank you very much, Amy. And she also sent me some stickers, man, a Sasquatch in the tub and stuff. So if I remember, I'll show those too. They're great, dude. I love my stickers, man. So thank you very much. And now I'm going to get my compressor hooked up and rolled out so I can shoot some nails out. And you're sitting on the saw. I'm going to start sawing some of this stuff up. Be careful on it. Don't break that tree. And keep working away on this wood. Oh, and I'm going to show that yesterday I showed my Uncle Gary's book, and that Barb and Uncle Gary down there at Wapiti River Guides, man. Make sure the link is below, man. If you're wanting to, you know, make a trip to Idaho and do some salmon steelhead fishing, or a rafting trip, or a boat trip, and later on chucker hunting, all that stuff, man, make sure and look at the link below and give them a call and schedule your, because they're back up and running with the COVID thing. So now they're rolling along with that. And definitely make sure and order one of these books, and I'll show those here in a little bit too. You gonna go shoot that BB gun? Maybe. Well, I wanted to share these two books that my uncle has wrote, and I thought I would show these. I know the last time the pictures was kind of shaded. Hopefully, man, I'm kind of standing here in the shade. The wind, I hope it's not too bad, but I thought I'd share these with you. So this is volume 1, Idaho Salmon River Chronicles, Reflections of a River Guide. That's volume 1. And then you got Idaho's Salmon River Chronicles, Reflections of a River Guide, volume 2, Tales of Fishing, Chucker Hunting, and Natural History. I'll read the back of this to you. Does Idaho's Salmon River attract unusual characters to the canyon, or does it create them? Providing evidence for both are the experiences recounted by modern-day riverman Gary Lane, who shares tales of adventure, mishaps, and humor from his more than 40 years of guiding people from a wide variety of backgrounds on the trips down the Salmon River. After working as a guide for 5 years with Martin Laton's famous Grand Canyon Dories, Gary branched off to form his own company, Eclipse Expeditions, which evolved into the present Wapiti River Guides based in Riggins, Idaho. With his unique style, Gary specializes in leading small groups of wild country river trips in Idaho and Oregon, as well guided. Sorry, that wind, man. I keep hearing stuff, man. There's bears coming up behind me. Well guided hunters and fishermen. I screwed myself up. While trips usually run smoothly, he has found that most memorable ones often include some bumps in the road caused by unforeseen circumstances. It is these situations that evoke many of the fascinating stories he tells here. Gary's pre-guided academic training and work as a wildlife biologist and naturalist give him the unique perspective from which to also offer insights blending scientific truth and native earth wisdom. His expertise helps guests and readers alike leave behind the high-tech world and reconnect with their foundational bonds to nature. Generation 1, how Riggins gained status as the whitewater capital of Idaho. The transformation from mill town to Playtown began in the early 1980s and is a significant example of how changing face of economics can have high impact to rural communities dependent on natural resources as a base for their livelihoods. Gary's stories come from the land and the river that helped create them, and is a testimony to the power of place shaping not only personal character, but the culture shift in the community development. Got to get you a copy of one of these. Actually need to get you a copy of both of these. And this one here, man, this one is volume 2. Idaho's Salmon River is the endless source of beauty and natural mystery. It is the heartbeat of a historic landscape as steep as its geological terrain. For thousands of years, the river has produced countless salmon and steelhead, as well as the stories of human cultures that share the watershed with the fish. Nature's apprentice, Gary Lane, might be best described as a full-time, lifelong student of the river. As a professional wildlife biologist turned outfitter, river guide, his full-time passions are exploring the mysteries of nature and splashing downriver. In Idaho Salmon River Chronicles, Gary tells colorful guide stories, sometimes funny, sometimes incredible, about floating rivers, salmon and steelhead fishing, and chukar hunting with his guests and their dogs, along with his tall tale experiences and perspectives about the various natural resources that keep outfitters and guides afloat. Gary delves into some of the lifestyle people who live in the rural areas. Idaho Salmon River Chronicles promotes a more earth, water-centric worldview, and it serves as a clarion call to not overlove the blue dot we all call home. We'll have a special appeal to the river guides that have the lifelong changing impact in their guests, such as the beauty and efficiency of river medicine. You guys got to get on there, man. The link is down below, so check them out. And I am just getting ready to start reading it. So, man, get your copy now. We can read it together. All right, man. Sundays are supposed to be, well, it is a relaxed day. Or actually, so you've seen TNT here a minute ago. And we actually, there he is right there. You riding, boy? You riding? No, don't wreck. Oh, man, dude, you're so close. So anyway, man, so we're headed out. I'm gonna wrap stuff up. We'll go out to the kids for some dinner and play some board games or cards or something. We usually go out there and at least once a week get together for to see the grandbabies, the kids, all that. So we're getting ready to go out and do that. So I gotta wrap all this up. Helicopter. Things distract me. So getting ready to do that. So I gotta wrap all this up. Temps are still getting below freezing, so. And then yesterday it wasn't supposed to rain or nothing, and it ended up raining on us. Little helicopter, hopefully it ain't life flight. It's gonna be loud here in a minute. Oh, I wanted to show these pictures. They're pictures, I mean, show these stickers or decals that friend Amy sent me. Look at this, I love this. Looks like my fish that I just got. been better. He's got his head cut off, man. Holy moly. Oh, that's life flight. That ain't good. Life flight. You got this, with the coffee. The most hip. Truly, this one's just funny and heck. Look at this, man. Look at that, man. That's Sasquatch. Sasquatch with the cell phone kicking back. I always kicking back in a cup of coffee. I didn't know it was a cup. I thought it was a recliner. Love it. And this one I really love. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Amy, and thank you for the trees, man. Be babying them, and I'm sure we'll have it planted or take you along with me when I plant them. But other than that, man, make sure you go over and check out, get your copy of that book, man. We'll read it together. Hopefully start reading. I mean, I was just talking to Miss Kitty because I have so many books I want to read. Now those have jumped in front of some other ones, you know. So I'm going to get started reading that. I'm pretty excited about that. I've been wanting that book for a while, but I'm waiting to see him and get it personally from him. So check out that. Check out the links below. And the eBay store got a big sale going on till I think midnight tonight. 50% off sale over at the eBay stores. Check it out. And Bonanza and the t-shirts and all that jazz. Man, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Helps keep the lights on, home fires burning, and propane tanks full. And that's it, dude. Good Lord willing. And them cricks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.